Hey, what's going on, peeps? Welcome back to the show. Glad to have you here. Of course, I'm Mike, and hope everyone's getting a chance to RC and doing well and enjoying, especially if you live in North America. The warm weather is here. Winter time is gone, and we went pretty much from cool to warm. I'm real excited about that. Last summer, I did a video near the end. I'll leave a link up here in the top. And also in the video description, you can see that I made a trade of some RCs, and I gave up my Summit and a couple other things, and in return I got a wicked rock bouncer. Stay tuned for that video soon because it's up and running. I got the Pirates 2 here, the 1/8 buggy from ZD Racing, and I also got the crawler truck, the HG 407, which I've been doing videos on a lot recently on my channel. So I got this in a roller state, but I got everything I needed except for one thing, and I didn't really realize it, and I'll show you guys. I'm going to freehand this video with my cell phone. Just makes it easier showing what's going on. I'll take the shell off here, and I've already given this a test run and everything ran perfect. The one thing about this buggy is that the servo mount and receiver box is a complete component together, and I'll get you in real nice and close and put in just a standard servo I got from Amazon, 25 kilogram, not the fastest. I'm not planning to race this. So anyways, I've been having great success lately over the last year or two of ordering things from AliExpress, and I found this on AliExpress and the price is right. The only thing I don't like about Ali is you have to use your credit card. I'd rather use PayPal, but I have never been burned by them. And actually, the one thing that an item I never got, I contacted the seller and they resent it to me for free. So that was kind of cool. So I got that receiver box finally. I installed it, and I had to use my own servo. I was supplied with the ESC, which is a Racer Star 120 amp brushless. It looks good. It's got a cooling fan on top. On the back here we have a big HP flux motor, HPI Racing. Hopefully we can get in there and see some of it. There you go. So I figured this might be from, is it their buggy called the Forza, the 1/8 buggy, or some other 1/8 scale, 1/10 scale, but that definitely is a full size motor for 1/8 scale RC, and dropped a 15 tooth pinion on it, perfectly meshed it in there with the spur gear. I'm using the Hobby Porter receiver. I got my Hobby Porter radio over here. This radio is so underrated. It is a fantastic radio. I'll leave a link in the notes to you for you guys to look at. The receivers are cheap, and you just put it on the model number that you want it to join to. You turn the RC on, use like a body pin or something, and you just press that recessed button here, and it automatically binds to the radio. It is a top-notch feature. It's got gyro built in, everything. I can't say enough of good things about this radio and that receiver. Not to mention it has a LED light on the front, so even if you drop a body pin or something in the grass and it's dusk, you can turn that on, look for something in your toolbox if you're racing. Now just quick go over this buggy again. You got great shocks. This would be a race-worthy buggy. Aluminum shock towers, everything's here. Got sway bars on the front and back. There's the sway bars. The shocks are very plush. The wheels, yeah, those are budget wheels. If you were to bring it to a track, I would definitely find the wheels, the tires that everyone is using, and get some better rims. But these are metal. These should hold up okay. I'm not planning to race this, and it would do fairly well at a track, but it's best to see what everybody at the track is using. Get those tires and put them on, and that's easy peasy. One thing I will say about the ZD series of stuff I've always had trouble with is it doesn't matter how much you tighten the wheel nuts on these models, they always seem to come off after about 5-10 minutes of running. Always use Loctite on your nuts, and you won't lose any wheels or lose your wheel nuts. Guys, I'm going to take this outside. I'm going to give it a go. I'll quick mention, I'm still running an old Turnigy 4-cell pack here, 5,000 milliamp hour pack I got way back in the yesteryear, 14.8 volts from Hobby King. I haven't bought anything from Hobby King in ages because their shipping is ridiculous, especially to Canada. And I use this charger. This is also a great charger, the E45 from Sky RC. You just plug it in, plug in the balance plug. You don't even have to put any settings, and this thing will charge it up perfectly to full. I charge the bigger batteries on 4 amps. And if you're a 1,000 milliamp hour battery at 1 amp, if it's over 2,000 milliamps, you bump it up to 2, and so on. So guys, we're going to take this outside, give her a rip. I'm hoping to hit around 60 plus kilometers, probably 60, 65, I think. That would be really fast. With that pinion on, I could always drop something else in there quick. It's nice, easy, adjustable here. Just loosen these up and you can slide the motor out. And it makes doing the gear meshing easy to set. So this overall is a great buggy. I'm looking forward to taking this out for a rip again and showing you guys what it can do. So stay tuned for that, coming right up. Hey guys, welcome back to the second part of this video where we take the ZD Pirates 2 out for a spin. We're at the end of May here and we're in a complete heat streak here of days, and right now it's like 32, feels like 38 Celsius, which is pretty hot, but I got this thing all ready to go. I have put blue Loctite on the passenger side, if you would call that, on the RC, and I hope these wheels stay on because the ZD buggies always have that problem. We got the flux motor in from HPI. Of course, here we got some gravel areas and some paved areas. Now this isn't my favorite terrain to drive these on because you can get stones in, but I'm quite pleased with the power of this thing. Let's see if we can take a look here. So everything looks good. I got blue Loctite on, and we got a little speed bump here, so you gotta be careful. So we do have lots of power, and I'll have to speed test this at another time, but so far a success. Everything I've installed is working well. We can drift around a bit here. Hopefully those wheels stay on. So far so good. I've got blue Loctite on, not red. So there's potential with the torque it may loosen off, but you definitely have some get up and go. I'm saying, if I was to guess, well, if I go full throttle, we'd be looking at maybe 65, 70 kilometers an hour. And so this thing can boot. So then that's a 15-tooth pinion on this sucker. So lots of power. I'm just gonna check on the wheel nut, and looks so good so far. It's been a strange, slow, damp, cloudy spring, and all of a sudden it's like someone hit the switch here and we've hit like full-scale summer. And pretty soon we're gonna get a thunderstorm day come in, and it's gonna cool down to about 24 for a stretch, which is kind of seasonal. But right now it's smoking hot. This feels like the end of July, you know, and that's in 2 months from now. So, but anyways, it's good weather for RCing, and the ZD buggy is holding up really well. If I was to compare this with my AFNA, I would say this is even a more race ready buggy than the AFNA. The AFNA is competes fairly well on the track, and you can tune it and everything, but you would have to soak in a lot more parts to make it more race ready. The shocks on it are not adjustable. This one has great shocks, and they are very thick and adjustable, and I really like that out of the box, how this thing is pretty good stock form, and you can tinker a bit with the shock oil and things like that. So looks like the blue Loctite is holding on pretty good. I know in the past with my 4x4 four-wheel drive 110 scale monster truck that came off, and back in the yesteryear I had the Truggy before they even called it the Pirates. They were like the ZTE or something -1 or whatever, and they were the 1/8 scale lineup from ZD Racing. A lot of fun back then, so it's cool to get one of these buggies back. Have to work a bit on the servo. Doesn't seem to be turning as good left as it does right, but that's just an adjustment it can make with the servo horn. No big deal. So guys, thanks for tuning into this. The buggy's alive. We got something now. I got the 1/8 scale OFNA, and now I got the Pirates buggy, and pretty soon my son will be able to drive one of them and I can drive the other, and we can have a little bit more fun and a better bash experience with bigger and faster RCs. And that's what we all like, right guys? Fast. She's got some get up and go. Awesome. But guys, always appreciate you tuning into this. Thanks for watching Mike's RC Corner. Hope everyone's doing well, get a chance to RC. This again was a used RC. It looked like it was brand new. Some stripped the parts. Got some parts put into it and they all work well. Could probably use a better servo or sort it out. We probably have to tighten up the servo saver a little bit. Minor steering issues though on the maiden voyage, so all good in the hood. Thanks for tuning into the channel, of course. Like and subscribe as always. Going to turn it more into a channel of running older stuff, things I trade for, maintenance, upkeep, small new things, getting the crawlers out. Sorry guys, the racing scene has died here where I live, so we gotta switch our focus, and the channel's for fun. Do it in my spare time, and I always appreciate you tuning in. I'm glad to hear the feedback. Got a lot of friends who watch too, I've made through these videos. So hope everyone's doing well. Peace, take care soon, and we'll see you on the next one.